Hello, it is Sunday, June 9th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Sunday crossword, which means we're going to be solving a big jumbo grid with a theme. It's a Sunday crossword, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but it will be big, so we should get on with it quickly. This big jumbo edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Overfull Hitbox, Jake Rodkin, and, as always, the indomitable Schulmaster and the incorrigible Sheeler Beeler. So thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support in sustaining this channel and making it a part of my ongoing work. For that, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much to the four of them and to everybody who's a patron of the channel on the Patreon campaign. I really do appreciate it. It keeps this whole thing going. So thanks to those four, thanks to everybody else. And if you'd like to join them, you can do so at patreon.com/dailysolve or via the description field link, where you'll find all of the bonus videos, as well as, for benefactors, the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thanks again. And there's also the Daily Solve Discord chat server, also found in a description field link, and it's a big help if you subscribe to the channel on YouTube, so thanks if you do. And now let's move right on to Quiet Time, a Sunday crossword, a big Sunday crossword by Zachary Schiff, whose debut this is for the New York Times, so welcome to him. And it was edited, once again, by Joel Faliano. So let's start solving and see what's going on thematically in this puzzle. Right, okay, we've got some circled cells. We have almost a sort of spiral pattern, maybe, evoked in the grid. Anyway, we'll just get on with it, see what happens. Sacks, fires, or axes make cans. You could axe someone or can them, fire them. List that only the sender sees. BCCs, maybe? So a list of blind carbon copies on an email, people who are sort of privately addressed. So sacks. Oh, bags. Okay, maybe it's not fires, but simply bags in which you'd hold things. Sacks in which you'd hold things. Soul singer India Ari, I think this is. I'm not sure I'm spelling this correctly, but I think it's something like this. Let's see if it works with the crosses. Bar order that's dairy-free despite its name. Bar order. So this is a drink, I guess? Something milk? I'm not sure. I'm not sure offhand. Sweet loaf with a swirl. Cinnamon roll or cinnamon bun? Bread? Cinnamon bread? Would fit in 5 letters? Let's see. Chala blank Black Panthers, AKA. So that's the name of the title character from the film Black Panther, or I guess the sort of comic strips on which it's based. So AKA meaning also known as. And then a hockey fake out. I think this is a deke. Is that right? I think this is the case. If you kind of faint in hockey, it's a deke. I think that's right. As you probably know, I'm not an expert, but I think that's okay. One selling space informally. An ad rep, an advertising representative. There we go. So someone who does that. Top city in England by the sound of it. Top city. Leeds? Oh, yeah, it is Leeds. Okay. Because it leads in the sense that it's a homophone of leads as in is ahead. You know, leads in points, for instance, is ahead in points. So there we go. We have a top city in England, and it's in the north, so there we go. Okay, lead into bad news. Alas, you might say. Alas, this is the bad news that's about to come. Accords, e.g., those are Honda Accords are sedans. They're 4-door cars. So there we go. Let's go back to here because we're leaving a sort of hole in the grid. Greer of Foxy Brown, the actress Pam Grier. There we go. San Diego winter hours are Pacific winter hours, Pacific Standard Time, because summer hours would be Pacific Daylight Time. So this is on the west coast of the United States. Sleepy time at work would be sleepy time at work. What does that mean? I don't know. Don't know what that's getting at. Barbershop fixtures. Question mark. I'm not sure about that either. Tried to get on one's side. So if you tried to get on one side, you appealed to them or sort of curried favor, or What's the short word for this? I'm not sure. What about this? With 55 across, oh, cry me a river. Yeah, and that just says C23 down, of course. Boo-hoo, that's what it is. Kind of sarcastic crying. Boo-hoo, cry me a river. There we go. That's what it is. So then what's this? Try to get on one side. I'm still not sure. Q5 maker, is that a car? Q5. Doesn't ring a bell, not sure. Like some dive bars and granola bars, they're seedy, so dive bars are seedy in the sense of being disreputable and or grungy, and granola bars have literal seeds in them. Field with a pool, question mark. Question mark. Does that mean Field is someone's name? It's a surname, maybe? Probably not. Field. General, I don't know what this is. Bar order. It's dairy free. Well, I don't see any space for milk. Oh, cream. Oh, cream aid? I don't know. I still don't know what this is. Sorry. Okay, but the cream bit is probably right. So field with a pool. Don't know. And like a proper shuffleboard table. Sanded? Sanded. It would be very smooth, right? Is that right? I would imagine so. Let's look at this. Electrical network. The electrical grid. There we go. Okay, so triple platinum song from Taylor Swift's debut album. Oof. Not sure at all, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not going to guess this. I'm going to need more crosses. Early pyramid builders, the Maya. Okay, so there's that. Introduce. Put forth. No, that doesn't quite work. Sleepy time at work. I'm very curious about this one. Barbershop fixtures. Try to get on one side. Oh, wooed. You could woo someone. You try to get on their side. Okay, so I was on the right track. I just couldn't think of the short synonym. There we go. Slow day. Is that what it is? It's a slow day at work. It's sleepy time. I see. You're not actually going to sleep. I was thinking nap time. What is this getting at? No, it just means it's sort of slow. It's sleepy. So cream ale. Yes, I do know that. Oh, right. Okay. For some reason that just didn't pop into my mind. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. So barbershop fixtures are, tenors, as in a barbershop quartet of singers. So tenors would be one of the sort of, vocal ranges present in a barbershop quartet. You might have tenors and basses and baritones, say. Okay, so triple platinum song from Taylor. Oh, teardrops, it looks like. Teardrops in something? Teardrops in the, I don't know. Okay, hot damn. So or indeed, or no. I'm not sure. Global Bank, headquartered in London, HSBC. The Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation, I think is what that once stood for. Anyway, it is headquartered in London, I think. So, yeah, I'm going to go now. So by. I'm wondering if that's what the sort of ellipsis bit is. Is that for us kind of so by? Yeah, I'm going to go now. That works for me. I'm going to put it in. Q5 maker. Asus? Is this some kind of computer or other computing device? I just don't know what this is. Teardrops in hour or something? I wonder what's going on with these circles. I guess we'll have a revealer eventually that will explain it. Bear who loves a picnic. That's Yogi Bear, the cartoon character. And genre for Turner and Hooch and 21 Jump Street buddy cop films. Yeah, there we go. I think that's right. Okay. Okay, Benny and the Jets, vis-a-vis Candle in the Wind. Well, these are both Elton John songs. Vis-a-vis. So what is Benny and the Jets with respect to, relative to Candle in the Wind? Something presumably, because we're comparing it. Baby doll. Don't know. Former friend. Okay, this isn't helping. Not sure. On deck. If you're on deck, you're up next. Yeah, there we go. Get real. Do it now. Oh, what is this? What is this? Asda? Doesn't make any sense. Audi? Oh, maybe. Oh, this isn't so by. It's by. Right. It's or maybe. Yeah, because teardrops in my something. Okay, so that's what it is. By. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. By. And this is Audi. Okay, so they make a vehicle called the Q5, I guess. I figured it was gonna be a car, but I just couldn't think. Bit of rosemary would be a sprig of rosemary. There we go. Teardrops in my. I still don't know. Okay. Benny and the Jets vis-a-vis Candle in the Wind. Oh. Oh, B-side. Right, okay. It was the B-side of Candle in the Wind, which was the A-side of the single release, the EP or single. Okay, there we go. I guess it wasn't an EP, it was a single. Chemical suffix is "-ine", I guess. You know, like chlorine, "-ine", I-N-E, that kind of thing. Okay, get real. Dream on, I see. Yes, okay. So it means sort of, it's just dismissively, well, that's not going to happen. Get real, dream on. All right, baby doll. Oh, dearie, maybe, or something like that. Sort of just a term of endearment. I'm not sure. Could be that. Pro rata, maybe. You're being paid on a kind of segmented basis. Former friend, an ex-mate, a former mate. Former friend. All-encompassing is total. There we go. Oh, teardrops in my guitar, I guess this is. Okay, that must be it. That must be the triple platinum song from Taylor Swift's debut album. And then hardly is nary, so nary a one, hardly a one. And Hockey Hall of Famer Cam Neely is certainly a name. It could be that. Couplings, unites? Unites feels like a verb, whereas couplings feels like a noun to me. What is this? Couplings. Well, I still think this is going to be an N. It's going to be something to do with unit or unity. Potato battery or model volcano, e.g. These are science projects. Yeah, there we go. And because we're only referring to the potato battery or the model volcano, it's a science project. It's just a single project. Okay, green science, ecology. There we go. So green dealing with the natural environment. And dreadful, something dreadful could be dire. It's just really abject. Better yet is a phrase. That could be the answer. This could be Edie's. Yes, ice cream brand with brown and white striped lids. I didn't know about the brown and white striped lids, but I certainly recognize Edie's as an ice cream brand name. So there we go. Hot damn. Oh, snap. Oh, it's teardrops on my guitar. Okay, boy, I really butchered this one repeatedly, but there we go. That's finally, I think, the answer. Teardrops on my guitar. So hot damn, oh, snap. There we go. Lines connected to pumps, aortas connected to the heart, which pumps blood, of course. TV franchise since 2000. CSI, crime scene investigation. So that's been running for a long time now. Blank chips, you could have pita chips. Baked or fried, I guess, bits of pita bread. Without a doubt. To wit, maybe? Not sure. Pros with IVs. Either doctors or RNs for registered nurses. Probably RNs, because R looks better after a T. So without a doubt, O's truly, that's better. Okay. So Wheel of Fortune by could be an A or an E or an F. I mean, it could be any letter, right? Interesting. How are we going to know? Oh, this is unions. Yes, couplings. Sorry, I don't know why that took. I needed that O there. I just was glancing at it, and it made me realize unions. That's the noun version of what I was looking for, which are couplings. Okay, good. Test for college seniors. GRE. This is for graduate school admission, I think. Win over. To endear someone is maybe to win them over, although JD looks strange here. Wild dogs. I'm not sure. Gotta Catch 'Em All. And Chick of Jazz, Chick Corea, is, of course, the great jazz musician. And then Trapped Up in the Branches, treed. So if a cat, for instance, is treed, it's trapped up in the branches of a tree. To win someone over is to enamor them. There we go. Okay. So that works better with this. I'm still not sure about the answer to wild dogs, but that vowel is better. Close call could be a shave. Chick Corea is definitely right. Close call, a snare? Oh, scare, a scare. There we go. So wild dogs are jackals. That's what it is. Okay. And then here we have the Bauhaus artist Paul Klee. There we go. He comes up occasionally in the crossword. And side dish at a summer cookout, some kind of salad, fruit salad. There we go. Good. So Wheel of Fortune by is an I. And I think there's just no way to infer that without having the cross, although it probably spells something in these circled cells, so it's probably a bit less arbitrary than I was making it out to be. But I don't see it as, maybe it goes around in this spiral. Maybe that's how it works. But we'll get there eventually. Extra source of income, slangily. Side hustle? Yeah, side hustle, that's what it is. Yes. Okay, and if you waited, you sat by. Yeah, that's all right. Big container could be a tub. Yo is sup, as in what's up? How are you doing, yo? Part of a Viking funeral could be a funeral pyre. So, right. They sort of push the burning body out to sea, right? Carnival City, Rio de Janeiro. And neighborhood of Francia, España. Here we go. So we have France and Spain in Spanish. And blank Gershowitz, birth name of Ira Gershwin. Oh, right, I didn't know this. Israel Gershowitz, is that the birth name of Ira Gershwin? Okay, well, there we go. That's interesting knowledge. Cab charge would be the fare that you're charged in a taxi. And, cabs, e.g., are, right, so not cabs as in taxis in this case, but cabs as in Cabernets, red wines, or reds. Tartare is raw, so steak tartare or salmon tartare is raw, chopped meat. And a classic game show intro, something Jeopardy. This is Jeopardy. I don't remember how it opens. You're in Jeopardy. It's probably not that. Maybe it's This Is. I haven't watched Jeopardy in many years. I don't remember. Anyway, short-tailed weasel would be a stoat. That would be nice. I wish, you might say. There we go. Start of an Eastern religious title, Dalai as in the Dalai Lama. And Christmas poem opener, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and all through the house, etc. goes the poem. Fitting NBA team to go out on a hot streak. The Suns, that's the name of an NBA team. I do at least have that in my brain at some basic level, so that's helpful. Prepare to massage, perhaps, would be to oil up. There we go. And a Chinese gambling game with dominoes. Annoying that I can't think what this is. Yoga positions are asanas. Oh, is it Pai Guy? Pai Gao? Pai Gao. Let's see if this works. Ancient region once conquered by Julius Caesar, Gaul. Yep, there we go. So, including what we would consider France now. Agency for Retirees, the Social Security Administration in the United States, which pays Social Security, money. Never a sort of state pension kind of thing. Never ever again would be just once. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Yale of Yale University. This is the founder of Yale University, Elihu Yale. Okay, Priory of Blank, guardians of a monumental secret in the Da Vinci Code. Somehow I actually remember this. The Priory of Sion is that group in the Da Vinci Code. That Dan Brown book full of a sort of very extremely speculative take on religious history. Counterbalance, let's see, counterbalance, to out. Outweigh, out something, out, not sure. Okay, what about over here? What do we have? We informally, lil, so we, small, lil, a contraction of little, obviously. Caribbean nation whose capital is Castries, St. Lucia. Let's check the crosses on that. Remove a plug from. To remove a plug from would be to unseal. Yes. Yes, you'd unseal something. You'd remove the plug from it, and now it's no longer sealed. That's right. Okay. So opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. I mean, I would, if I saw this without any crosses or word length, I would know it was referring to a trigonometric ratio like sine or cosine or tangent, but I wouldn't have remembered which one. Anyway, it turns out it's the sine. There we go. All right, history book graphic. I don't know, a map of some kind or a timeline. I'm not sure. Fee in dollars to run the inaugural New York City Marathon in 1970. Oh, this must not be unseal. It's unstop, I suppose. That's equally valid. You unstop a wine bottle, for instance. So $1 must have been the fee to run the inaugural New York City Marathon in 1970. I suspect that this fee has outpaced inflation, but who knows? Maybe not. Give a bad review. To pan something is to give it a bad review. And ending with concert, concertina, so the instrument, kind of squeeze box kind of instrument. And history book graphic, still not sure. I feel that. Amen, you might say. Oh, timeline. Oh, didn't I say timeline? Did I not? Oh, it's because I had unseal rather than unstop, so it looked wrong. Okay, that's right. Presently could be as of now or at as yet. No, I'm not sure. Some that kind of thing, but I can't think. Old dating initials. Oh, BCE because it's before Common Era, so it's very old. Could be. I'm not sure. Let's see. Mozzarella with a creamy core, a burrata. Yeah, okay, so I think that's right. Good. So they're using old in a sort of sneaky way, because it means the date is old, not the term. Okay, fashion designer Anna Sui, I think, S-U-I, I've seen that name. Let's see if this is right. Show utter contempt for, to sneer at, or to show utter contempt for this person would be to, I bet it's going to be something at. Looney Tunes Devil for short, the Tasmanian Devil, or Taz for short. So there we go. Potato chip brand, right, Oots is a potato chip brand, which ends in a Z in that manner. So if you got to something, you attained it. And MGM co-founder Marcus Lowe, I believe, one of the old Hollywood film studio sort of titans, I believe. Let's see. Puts in stitches is sews. You know, if you sew something, you literally put it in stitches. Okay, so this is right. Cookie brand named for its signature ingredient. I don't know. This doesn't ring any bells for me. No ifs, ands, or buts. There we go. Oh, Nilla. Nilla wafers, named for vanilla, of course. Yeah, there we go. So that's it. And presently is, oh, as it is. Right, so this is how things are presently. It's as it is at the moment. Okay, that's fine. Pay a backhanded compliment, perhaps. Damn with faint praise or something like that. It looks like I have something wrong. Maybe out is wrong. Counterbalance. Yeah, that might be done. Might be incorrect. Offset. Yeah, offset. Oh no, that's still. Oh no, that's right. It is damn with faint praise. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, good. So that actually worked out, and offset was correct. I saw this THF and I thought that looks wrong, but it fit perfectly well, in fact. Arnold Schwarzenegger to Chris Pratt. Are they in-laws? I don't know enough about the marital situation of these people to understand the mechanism by which they're in-laws, but it's hard for me to imagine what else this would be in 5 letters starting with an I that you might actually know as a person who doesn't know them. I think that must be the answer. Flats problem. No air. A flat tire, of course. That's simple. Christmas carols are Noels, so songs sung during the Yuletide. And then bronzed is tan. Your skin is bronzed tan. Show utter contempt for, a spit at. Right, okay, I probably could have guessed that one, but didn't, apparently. And a popular charity event or a hint to this puzzle's circled letters silent auction. So are we, what are, A-U-C-T-I-O, there it is. Why is it silent? Oh, these are silent letters. Oh, very nice. Okay. So cinnamon bread, the A is silent. Guitar, the U is silent. Science, the C is silent. Hustle, the T is silent. Fruit, the I is silent. Jeopardy, the O is silent. And finally, damn, the N is silent. So there we go. We've spelled out a silent auction. Very nice. So it's not, I don't think the spiral means anything. I think it's just a nice looking pattern for the grid. All right, well, let's keep going. Updo hairstyle. A boof, like bouffant. I think this is right. Skip me. Oh, maybe not. A poof. Okay, that must be what it is. Because skip me, I pass. Okay, I think this must be right. Upgrade for a growing family. Oh, minivan. So upgrade in the sense of, I don't know, maybe you had a sedan before, which was in the puzzle somewhere else, and then you bought up to a minivan to fit more people. Go toe-to-toe. To go toe-to-toe would be to vie with someone, to compete with them. Error message on a Blu-ray player, maybe. No disc, I guess. Actress Witherspoon would be Reese Witherspoon. And box mass in something minor. I don't know offhand what key this mass was written in, but the minor bit is clearly the case. Members of a famous boxing family, Ali's, the descendants of Muhammad Ali. All right, leading man, Adam, so leading in the sense of the biblical first man. Whom Biden debated in 2008. Oh, Sarah Palin, because they were both vice presidential candidates at the time. And, oh, right, yeah, that we looked at. Like the first post position in horse racing, the inside position, I guess. And accelerated high school science class, advanced placement biology, or AP bio. So there we go. That confirms box mass in B minor. And it is, right, okay, the Chinese gambling game is Pai Gao. There we go, good, okay. Forgot to ever go back to that. Bear who loves honey is Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. I probably would have assumed this was P-A-I-G-A-U, but maybe it's transliterated in different ways. Work diligently at would be to ply. So to ply your trade would be to work diligently at your trade. And to introduce would be to roll out a product, for instance. Colt, for one, a pistol. Colt is a firearm manufacturer. So there we go. Intervening period. So an intervening period would be a gap between two other events or periods. And 1 of 4 for a grand slam must be RBI, which I think is run batted in baseball. And I'm never exactly sure the context in which that's used, but I think that's what it means, and it's certainly related to baseball. Okay, block letters ABC, block. Not sure. What about this? Field with a pool. Oh, genetics, as in the gene pool. Right, okay, there we go. And that's the field, the scientific field. And then block letters is ABC. Why is that the case? Block. How do I get to the very last clue? And then, oh no, it's not the last clue. But I don't know what it is. Why is this the case? Block letters, ABC. What am I missing there? Sorry about that. I'm sure this is screamingly obvious to all of you, so do let me know in the comments. List ending abbreviation is et al. For et alia, so that's sort of additional. You list a couple of names, in authorship, for instance, and then et al. And you don't need to list the rest. Gives a ride to the body shop, might be tows your car to the body shop for repair. And then Judge Lance of the O.J. Simpson trial. I remember this episode. I mean, I was pretty young, but this was Judge Lance Ito was the judge in the O.J. Simpson trial in the 1990s. And there we go. And that was the Sunday Crossword, featuring our silent auction with silent letters in Cinnamon Bread, Teardrops on My Guitar, Science Project, Side Hustle, Fruit Salad, This Is Jeopardy, and Damn with Faint Praise. They all contributed letters to our silent auction. So a pretty simple and unobtrusive theme in this Sunday puzzle. I mean, you really can't do anything to solve it until you get to the revealer or to understand it, by which point you probably have solved most of it. I suppose you could potentially. I did start to wonder what this might be spelling out, but I didn't actually look at it. And then I thought maybe it even is read in a different manner. So I did not jump ahead. Let me know if you did. I would be impressed if you managed to catch that it was spelling auction and filled the rest in, but I bet some people did. And there we go. That was the Sunday puzzle. Certainly less tricky than the last 2 days of the crossword, which I found pretty tough. So this was nice by comparison, especially given how much bigger the grid is on Sunday. And there we have it. That was Quiet Time by Zachary Schiff in his debut. Thanks so much for joining me for this edition of the Daily Solve. I'll be back tomorrow with the faster, simpler, smaller Monday puzzle. Join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Sunday. Take care.